I sort of look at business as like almost a linchpin of the world and how we operate. Look, you can be a scientist or an engineer or a lawyer or whatever it is. At the end of the day, you got to understand how business works in some way, shape, or form. It's commerce. It's what at this point in time makes the world tick. Well, initially what drew me to my field was actually coming to the Sunshine Coast to surf. I grew up in the US and I went to undergraduate on a swimming scholarship actually. And so I graduated and I went to work in the corporate world, working in PR actually, was my first job, PR and communications. I didn't like the corporate world. It wasn't for me. But at that time I was actually ready to learn a little bit more about business. And so I came to Australia, the University of the Sunshine Coast, and did my MBA here. I now work with lecturers and professors that taught me. Typically what I usually teach, it has changed of recent though, is the first year marketing course. I'm also lucky enough to teach sports marketing, and I'll be teaching a little bit of services marketing into the future as well. So the thing I like about business in terms of what your career might turn out to be is anything. With business, it's endless. You can do whatever you'd like to do, whether that's start your own venture and play in that space, whether that's, going in and working for a big corporation and kind of finding your feet, or, just taking the skills that you earn in your degree and your basic understanding for business and just traveling around and getting experiences in various types of industries, I should say. What I think are the most important skills that will serve you best throughout your career in business is what are generally called the soft skills. So your people skills, learning how to communicate, whether that's face-to-face in person, whether that's written, whether that's digitally via like a podcast or something like that. Also the ability to adapt and problem solve and think critically. And the thing about learning those things, they happen through experience. So that's how we build a lot of our assessments, is to help you form and forge some of those soft skills. Some of the challenges that I see maybe occurring in the business world, the sort of non-traditional career pathways, it might just be multiple jobs that are tacked together as a career. And that's just something that I think graduating students and new students will have to be prepared to operate in. The other one is, and we've seen this a lot over the last 18 months or so, businesses are now finding themselves in this weird juxtaposition between the physical world and the digital world. And it's not that the digital world should come in and overtake the physical world, but it's how we use and move in the digital space that allows us to enhance in the physical space as well. If you don't know what you want to major in with business when you're first coming in, it's not a drama. The whole business program is set up to where you get basically a taster. I like to think of it as one of those beer paddles you get at a craft brewery where they give you a little sample of each beer. That's sort of what we do in the first year of business, is you get a little sample of each business course. So you take an intro to marketing course, management course, tourism, accounting, and even if you kind of feel like you're interested in all those areas and developing your knowledge and skills in all of those areas, you can do a general business degree. It's not a problem. Look, if I had to give any couple of pieces of advice, it would be this: enjoy the journey of it. It's like anything else in life. The actual full enjoyment is through the experience. So yeah, you'll get your degree and you'll do that, but remember, enjoy the journey and just don't take yourself too seriously.